the green heart of the province. Chilliwack, British Columbia. A town just outside of Vancouver that is home to two things: pristine lakes and hockey players. This one you know, Josh Halpenny. His journey to Liberty started over a decade ago.
When I was about 10 years old, I was at a Hockey Ministries International camp, and Jeff Botker, the assistant coach, he actually was out at the camp for doing some recruitment video for Liberty. So he did a little spiel on Liberty there, and then actually gave out DVDs and brochures with Liberty, Liberty hockey, that kind of stuff.
You're kind of getting into the nitty-gritty of life with the kids, and so I could see why that would have, possibly impacted him significantly. And I do remember handing out, Liberty DVDs, if you will, talking about the school, and Josh happened to be there. To have that then be something that came back around is pretty cool.
Leaving Chilliwack for Lynchburg wouldn't be easy. The slower pace, pensive lifestyle of home would be something he would miss, but also need in the near future.
There's a slower pace about Chilliwack than you get even in Lynchburg or obviously major cities. So it's a different atmosphere in that regard, which is something I enjoy. I love the slower pace, getting away from the high intensity of hockey and just relaxing. Especially being able to get by myself out in the mountains and stuff and just kind of really reflect on stuff and just enjoy my own time.
Unfortunately, he would get more alone time than he had ever dreamed. Injuries would begin to plague Josh early into his Liberty career.
I had 2 surgeries in 2016. In February, I had a surgery on my hip, which was to repair my torn labrum, as well as shaving down the inside of the hip socket and the head of the femur, kind of reshaping it, smoothing everything out. It was about 11 months recovery. I was pretty much stuck laying in bed for about 2 months there, with minimal times where I could get up and move around. And I was on crutches for all that time, in a wheelchair for a little bit too. It was tough, because that was actually the first injury that I'd had where I had to sit out any significant amount of time.
For any athlete, I think it's a battle. It's a mental grind, because you're expecting to be there and to be on the ice and to be performing and be part of the team, if you will. And
I kind of tried to focus more on how I could help others and really getting down and upset about where I was currently at.
the things I noticed about Josh were, one, obviously when he came to the games, he would wear these crazy suits, you know, and it would just lighten guys up, right? And then on the other side, every time you're walking down after a game through the back halls and into the locker room, you know, Josh is there, you know, just saying, hey, good job, giving fist pumps and that, and it takes a guy of character to be able to do that.
I learned a lot during that time, and whether it's in hockey, if another guy is injured, just helping him through it mentally, just kind of like getting him to look at the long term and not be so upset about short term not being able to play, or other aspects of life. You never know, but I definitely do feel like it could help.
And it has helped. Young Flames have taken steps forward this season, and Josh has provided leadership and quality goaltending from the back end that have propelled the Flames to a top 15 position in the nation.
Even just watching them develop over the past year has been crazy to look at an individual scale and also as the group, how far they've progressed. So I can't wait to see how far they're going to come in the next few years.